Hello guys, I'm Ashley and welcome to another edition of Sparky Loves Books BookTube. Today I'm going to be doing a tag video, the currently book tag, and this was created by Liv over at Stories for Coffee. I will leave a link to her original video in the description below. And I was tagged for this video by Audrey from Audrey-book-nook, and I will also leave a link to her video in the description below as well. And I am very excited to be tagged by her for this because she is my book bestie. So basically the currently book tag is just a way to summarize what your life is like in books right now, and it's a 6-question long tag, really short, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. The first question is the book that you are currently reading, and right now I am reading 2 books. First I'm reading Leave Me by Gail Foreman, and I did receive an electronic advanced reader's copy of this book through NetGalley, so I'm currently reading that. And I originally was gonna read this for the BookTube-a-thon a couple weeks ago, but I just didn't have enough time to be able to finish the whole thing in less than a week, so I didn't do that, and so I'm reading it now and I'm really excited. I cannot wait to get further into it. I'm only about 20 pages into it right now, and I'm just super pumped that she has an adult novel, and like, she's my favorite author, and I'm pretty much screaming on the inside. There's a lot of pterodactyl noises happening inside this facade. I'm also currently listening to Lord of the Flies, an audiobook, and I have an Audible account with my husband, and so I'm listening to it on there. I'm currently on chapter 3. I'm about 2 hours in, and I think it said I have 5 hours left. And so far I'm really enjoying it. It's really cool. I can see where a lot of current stories have gotten their ideas for their storylines from. It seems like a lot of current young adult novels are derivative from Lord of the Flies, so it's pretty cool so far. I'm incredibly interested and invested in the story. Number 2 is the next book on your TBR, and for me that is Vendetta by Catherine Doyle. I did receive this in March as a gift from Audrey for my birthday, and this is one of her favorites, and I still haven't read it yet, and I'm super ashamed of that. So this is what's next on my TBR because it's been a long time coming for me to read this book. So this is absolutely going to be the next book that I pick up, 100%, no doubt about it. Question number 3 is the next book that you plan on buying, and for me this is After You by Jojo Moyes. This just came out in paperback this month. I read Me Before You pretty recently in May, and I've been dying to read the next story, but I didn't want to pay for the full hardcover price for it. Also, and I don't know if you can see these behind the Ninth Doctor here, all of my Jojo Moyes are pretty much paperback, and so I want them all to match. So I'm really excited this is out in paperback, and I'm really on a book buying ban for the rest of this month, but come September I plan on buying that book first. Number 4 is your next most anticipated release. Unfortunately, my most anticipated upcoming release comes out in January of 2017, aka Forever Away, and that is number 11 in the Charlie Davidson series by Dorinda Jones. I believe it's called 11th Grave Under the Moonlight, and I am told that there's only going to be 13 books in the series total, so we're really getting close to wrapping up, and I'm freaking out because there's a lot still that needs to be resolved, and I'm really worried that a bunch of people are about to die, and I can't handle it, and I don't know what I'm going to do until January. I'm pretty sure I'm just not going to make it, and somebody's going to find my remains in my library of me sitting here waiting for the book to come out in January. Number 5 is currently favorite character, and for me this is Newt from the Maze Runner series. I've only read the first book and watched the first movie, and I did that for the BookTube-a-thon a couple weeks ago, and I really fell in love with Newt, both in the book and the movie. I really like the actor they chose for him in the movie, and the book he was just so nice and so funny and always there to lend a smile, but also very serious and wise at the same time, and I just found him to be a really amazing character that I just wanted only good things to happen for, and I really love him as a character. So at this moment he's definitely my favorite character. And the last question is your current favorite genre, and for this I'm gonna go with graphic novels, specifically fantasy graphic novels. I've been reading so many more comic books and graphic novels lately, and I find that I tend to like the ones that are fantasy story based rather than either science fiction or biographical or realistic fiction in story, and I just feel like the fantastic graphic novel is a really interesting way to actually visually represent a world that the author has built. It's really interesting to see the coloring and the characters themselves and the worlds that they live in, and I just find it really compelling. So I've been really into those lately, and I'm hoping to get started on some more pretty soon here, and also probably some Marvel graphic novels as well. I've got the new Hawkeye series, and I've got a couple of volumes of the Spider-Gwen series as well, so I'll probably get into those as well. And that's it. That's the currently book tag. I'm gonna tag Danielle and Lianne from Seduced by Novellas, Gaby from Gabs Books, and Annie from BloomTV to do this tag, and anybody else, if you're watching and you want to do this video, feel free, you are tagged. And thank you for watching. I hope that you have a lovely reading week and that good things happen to you, and happy reading!